Yes.
Been a long time, shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Stephen and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
Now, Dad Rock.
That's right, it is Dad Rock Wednesday. And on this day, I like to feature Caucasian music that is rock music, but it doesn't fall under the adult contemporary, and sometimes it doesn't even fall under the adult alternative, but it just happened to be music that existed, and happened to be great music, and happened to be hit music, and that's what I want to focus on. So this second song, if you saw my first song, I was doing Adam and the Ants, and it was ant music, and we were on November of 1980 when that song was released. Now, again, the reason why I focus on that is because I got into the UK November of 1980. So fast forward just a couple of months to February of 1981, and this group had their debut single. And you know who that group is?
Well, we're waiting.
It's Duran. I loved me some Duran, and I'm glad I was there at the ground floor of seeing them come into the world. And the song that I'm going to do is their debut single, which is Planet Earth. Now, when I heard this song, again, with ant music and this song, I'm teleported back to that time, that place, the gray skies of the UK, the smells, everything that's going on. I believe by the time February rolled around, we were in our first house in Eaton Soken, which is right outside of Bedford and St. Neots. So it was right next to St. Neots, and our house was like 400 years old. It used to be owned by like monks and stuff of that nature, and it was really cool. And I lived next to a church, and it was when I got my obsession with graveyards, and we got to go to that church and do actual bell ringing of the church bells that you hear. You know, these are all these new experiences that I had, and Duran would be one of them. So let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts. And bam-lamo, it went to number 8 in Australia, number 1 in France, on the France airplay, number 70 on the French singles charts. That doesn't make any sense. Number 14 in Ireland, number 12 in the UK, and number 26 on the US Disco Top 100. That surprises me because, you know, again, once I moved over to the UK, at first, I had to forget about everything that was in the US, because back in the day, it almost took a whole year for a song that was released in the United States to reach England and vice versa. So it was really weird. And I remember the one time it didn't happen was when Michael Jackson's Thriller was released. We stayed up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to watch it when it was being debuted on MTV, I think around 8 o'clock, you know, New York time. So that was one of the times where I saw something happening at the same time. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week. Now, the video that I have is not technically the original video. I can't play that because it is definitely blocked to me by Duran, and I seem to try to find the ones that aren't blocked to me, whether it be Top of the Pops or whatever. Now, there wasn't a good Top of the Pops one, but I did find a video that actually is kind of an official Duran video, but it's not. It's called the Rum Runner version, and it says that back in the 80s, Duran was beginning with Planet Earth. Duran began creating what they called night versions for each of their songs, extended versions that were featured on their 12-inch. Back in 1981, the technology to do extended remixes was still quite rudimentary, so the band chose instead to create a new arrangement of the song loosely based on the version that they were playing live at the time. This formed the basis for the night versions. And it mentions something about Rum Runner, happened to be, there it is. The instrumental middle section features two friends of the band from the Rum Runner nightclub named Gay, John, and Lavinia, dancing in their full new romantic regalia. Now, this one says it's Planet Earth Rum Runner Club version, and that's what I'm doing because there's a video, and the video actually is on one of their, DVDs as like an extra. So it is kind of the official one. So, without any further ado, here are my boys Duran and Planet Earth.
Of all the planets in our universe, there is only one that we know can support life. It's called Earth.
Only came outside to
All right, so that was Planet Earth, and I have never seen that video, and I don't hear a real difference in the sound, as they were saying, like it was like a remix version or extended version. I don't hear a real difference in the sound. You know, sometimes when you hear a shortened version of a song you have in your memory, it's like you miss where words are and things of that nature, and I wasn't getting that from this. But either way, I liked having, you know, listening to the song as it was way back in the day. I always heard about the new romantic scene, but I wasn't old enough to be doing things like that. You know, and when Duran Duran actually changed to where they were a little bit more stylish, I could get into that kind of stuff. But, you know, I wasn't hanging out with a lot of people who were doing things of this nature. Actually, when I got back to the United States, there were people that I knew that were more, you know, like this than I was able to get, you know, be with people in the UK, because, you know, I'm 10 years old, going on 11, you know, I'm not, you know, this is not the scene. I might see it on Top of the Pops or some other kind of show, but, you know, it wasn't that. But I still like the music. I still like some of the fashion. Again, when they changed, I like that kind of fashion. You know, we wore the pixie boots. You know, we wore, you know, the high collars that were way up here, but that was just about it. And the things of that nature. And brooches. Oh, brooches were a big thing back in the day, or cameos that you would wear. Those are pretty cool. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.